Lion Sage Stories for Kids. Chapter 19 Love of the Gods.
Here we are, little mouse, bringing our offerings to worship Lord Ganesha. Devotion in Hinduism is called bhakti. Some say it is a kind of yoga. It is an entire realm of knowledge and practice, ranging from the childlike wonder of the unknown and the mysterious to the deep reverence, which comes with understanding the interworkings of the three worlds. Did you know there are three worlds? The first world is the physical universe that we see with our eyes and touch with our hands. There you are under a tree with friends singing. You are in the first world. The devas dancing on clouds are in the second world, or astral plane. Devas are the invisible inner world helpers, the guardians and guides who help us through life. You experience that subtle world, and the devas communicate with you in your thoughts and dreams. The third world is the realm of light and blessedness. This highest plane is the home of God Shiva and the gods. It is also the home of your deepest self. You experience the Sivaloka when you see the inner light or have a super-conscious flash of intuition. Mouse, the three worlds meet in the Hindu temple. The temple is built as a palace where the gods can live and bless us. We must approach these great lords in a very sensitive way. Let's prostrate to this giant Sivalingam, and in our heart feel we are connecting with God Shiva. The stained statue of the god in the temple marks the place that the god visits in his subtle body. It is like an antenna receiving the divine rays of the god in this first world. During puja, the god comes and hovers above the statue to bless the day. As you press your palms together to worship Lord Ganesha, little mouse, never forget that you are worshiping a being far more marvelous and mysterious than you can imagine. When we perform the religious ceremony of puja, we ring bells, offer flames, and recite special Sanskrit chants to attract the attention of the devas and gods of the inner worlds. That is the purpose of puja. It is a form of communication. When you feel blessings coming from these divine beings, you are experiencing darshan. Some devotees may experience this darshan through the third eye and actually see the god in a mystical vision. Connecting with the god is like communicating on Wi-Fi with an unlimited data plan. Your devotion is your password. Mouse, you can worship God and the gods anywhere. But the temple is the best place because it is built as a special, sacred space for the three worlds to meet as one. As we go about our day, we normally don't see or sense the inner worlds. The temple enables us to feel the presence of God, gods, and devas, just as a cell phone connects us to friends who are far away and not physically present. Staying close to God is one of the important goals on the Great. That way, God can know about our life and karmas, guide us, protect us, and bless us in 1,000 ways. The Hindu form of worship, called puja, was designed by gurus long ago to bring us close to God and the great beings of our faith. We can't learn everything in a single lifetime, little mouse, not even a very long one. Each soul has many lifetimes on earth, not just one. We drop off our physical body at death, but our inner self or soul never dies, like this deer which has died. We just leave our physical body and go on thinking, feeling, and acting in our astral body in the subtle world. We also do this when we sleep, but we return to our body each time we wake up. At death, we don't come back into our physical body. We leave the physical plane and continue to grow and learn in the inner worlds. That's why Hindus do not fear death. They know it is just another beginning. After some time, we are born again as a baby in a new physical body, with a new mother and father, a new name, and a new future. This return to the physical plane in a new body is called reincarnation. Imagine a phone with a SIM card. Just as you can move all your games and apps to a new phone when your old one is worn out by moving the SIM card, you can move your experiences to a new body after you die and continue your evolution. Isn't that a wonderful thing? We are born, we grow up, we mature and learn life's lessons. We eventually leave our body because of illness, old age, or an accident. Then we are born again. This happens again and again and again. Sometimes we are born as a girl, sometimes as a boy. The way we live in this present life determines what our next life will be like. Here is your reincarnation cycle, little mouse, guided by God Shiva. You started as a small baby, then grew into a child and an adult and will grow to be an elder. After your great departure, which is the sweet word Hindus use to describe death, you will continue the cycle until one day you merge with Shiva. There are young souls and old souls, just as there are children and adults. Each lifetime is but one stride on the great journey of your soul. Remember the squirrel you met yesterday? He was so confused about everything and could not understand what you were saying. He is a young soul with only a few lives. You are an old soul, and that's why you can understand all of the things I tell you. That's why you love everyone and think about helping others.
A richly illustrated storybook of Saiva Siddhanta mysticism for children, drawn from merging with Shiva, a masterful text on how to face life's problems and challenges. Know the divine. Go within and see God everywhere, in everyone. In 19 illustrated lessons, this book conveys the basics of a 1,000-page book created by Satguru Sivaya Subramania Swami Kudava, 1927 to 2001. He was called the Lion of Dharma, and in a sense he lives in these pages as the wise and approachable lion sage. This book is meant to inspire youth to know and follow that venerable way of wisdom embodied in the Saiva Siddhanta traditions of South India and Sri Lanka. Though the story is simple, the ideas they teach are profound, preparing young boys and girls to understand life in a mystical way and to learn tools to help them navigate their path in a complex world.